amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hoover. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, salam alaikum. Welcome to the channel y'all, chesht and yakshin mash. Now, as you can see, possibly, the camera is moving by its own. No, I do not have a special follow me drone to film. We have Jordan with us. Hello Jordan.
Hi.
Jordan is using his 10S Max to film this, and he's using his 3-axis gimbal, and he is going to follow me around while we do this full house demo with this amazing Hoover Junior Dirtsearcher that I have fully refurbed for Dino. So, without further ado, let's get vacuuming. So I'm going to, see, this is so posh, it has the turn down clip. I'm going to plug it in, but I need to come over here to plug it in. Hang on, what do I wait? Jordan is horrified by the way that we film it. It's just, but this is how I film. We just follow me around. Okay, so anyway, let's get vacuuming. And I'm not going to have to stop and start for every single pose. So we should get through this vacuum a lot quicker than I normally do. So let's switch it on and let's go. Continue and go any further, just underneath Jordan's knee, or to the front of his knee, is some man fur. So I gave myself a haircut yesterday, and on there you will see my clippings from my head. So I'm going to use it to kind of like make a big fur mesh test, but with human hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this landing light on.
It stopped. Oh no, it's working and I think it froze.
And let's pick up the man fur. Okay, so we got as far as doing that room and this room, but now the cables are short, so I need to go and unplug it and replug it in. And now we will continue with the next room. And there we go. This floor is clean. So we've done this now, attic room floor, and it's done a really, really good job. Few things, it is a little bit loud, and that is to do with the brush roll. Ideally, it needs a replacement brush roll, especially the end caps. Unfortunately, I don't have any spare ones at the moment, so Dino will probably have to get a new brush roll for it. But the one that I've got is refurbed and clean and tidy and oiled and wherever, but ideally it does need a new brush roll to make it a little bit more quieter. A little bit quieter, superlative. So I am vacuuming on the one up from the highest because of the belts. Unfortunately, these belts are just not as good as the original ones, so I don't want to put too much pressure on the belt because I know it'll snap if it gets a bit too hot. So I'm still getting the performance that I am. It's still touching the carpet and it's still beating it. It's doing a really good job. I'm not going to vacuum the shaggy rugs, and but yeah, the rest of it is going to be fine. I'll vacuum the rest of the floor. So we are done here. Let's move down to the next floor. Okay, so we're down in the bedroom. This carpet is ever so slightly thicker, so I'm still going to leave it on the same setting. I'm just going to crack on, so let's go. tether.
We all know that feeling. You've seen how many cables I travel with?
Yep. He travels like spaghetti. Okay, let's crack on with this little bit. And there we go, my little whippersnappers. There's another floor done. So far so good. There's been bits on the floor that I've seen. It's picked it all up. It's groomed the carpet, and it's just done a fantastic job. So what I'm going to do downstairs, I'm going to use it on two of the rugs in the living room. The front door mat, the short rug by the front door. There's somebody at the door. Hang on a second, there's somebody at the door. Just hold your horses. Okay, so there we go. I've answered the door to the postman. He rung twice. Anyway, so let's carry on with downstairs basically. Let's start in the living room and work our way to the big rug in the kitchen. Let's go.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to get a cloth set up there and we're going to have a look and see what's inside the bag. Okay, my little whippersnappers, we have the Junior here. And this is how you're supposed to empty the dust bag. And, it's a, hang on a second, I got the wrong screwdriver. So you are supposed to undo this, which is a faff, but this is back in the day. And remove the foot, take the bag off like so, tip it upside down so all the dust and dirt goes to the bottom of the bag, unzip it, shake. That's picked up quite a bit. I mean, there is a bit of gay glitter when I did the first test, but it's picked up everything. And then we just roll that up and then remove the bag. So, oh my God, let's have a look and see what it has picked up on the inside. And that is amazing. Considering how old this machine is, that has picked up a lot of fine dust, as you can see, stuck to the side. And the bag itself is the multi-layered one. These are the fake Seaboard bags. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers in the fake ones, and nothing has come out. Everything is contained within the bag. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a new bag on, but I'm going to show you a little trick. For those who sort of like only want the vintage look, just bear with me a second and I'll do something for you. So what do I have here in my hand? I have, because this is now going to be packed up and sent up to Dino, I am treating Dino to an original Seaboard bag because that's the friend I am. And the other thing I have here in my hand is an original Hoover bag for these machines. These do the Juniors, the Dirtsearchers, but this is a genuine original Hoover bag, brand new. So what is my trick? My trick is this. So rip off the top, cut the bag along the line. So you have the bag. And then if you put that inside the Junior one, the genuine Hoover bag, like so. So you have got the protection of a modern bag, but you don't spoil the aesthetics of using a fake bag. Do you know what I mean? So you can sort of like have a look. And the thing about this is because you're using the bag on the inside, you then have this outer bag which won't get dirty. So you can use this again and again. And if you're the ones that sort of, if you're the person that sort of like likes to open the bag and think, no, I only like the look of the genuine bag, just put the fake one on the inside, and then you have the best of both worlds. So these Juniors are always a bit of a bitch to put the bags on anyway. So make sure you have it where you want it to go. Then roll this up, which is always a bugger, and I've got it stuck underneath there. So there we go. We have now got the double protection. So again, what I can do, I've got it on the wrong way around, so you can just twist the bag around like so. Pop it on the inside. And now you have the protection of the more modern fleecy bag, but the original look of using an old-fashioned bag. And nobody would know unless they decided to. Let's just put this. which I can't get my foot in. Hang on a second, I'm having technical issues. There we go. It's on. And now I'm going to close it up. I should be using a bigger screwdriver for this. And there you go. As you can see, that is now on the inside. And just for purposes, if I just plug it in and switch it on, oh, it is on, you will see. The bag inflates just the same. So there we go. That is the end of this video. I need to take my cloth and dab my head because the camera studio lights are beating down on me. And I'm having a bit of a sweaty Betty moment. Anyway, we have finally done 8 parts over a week, every day, getting this Hoover Junior back to looking the way it does now and perform and just work as good as it did the day it came out of the box. It's been a battle, but we got there. So I hope you've enjoyed this series on this Hoover Junior Dirtsearcher. Please comment, like and subscribe on any of the videos if you would like any advice or anything at all. I'm not an expert, I don't pretend to be an expert, but if you do need any advice on anything that you've seen, please don't hesitate to ask me. If I can't ask you, I can ask other people in the community and then try and give you an answer. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll be working on another Junior very soon, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Oh, and also as well, I'd like to thank Jordan, who has been the cameraman all day. Hello, Jordan.
Hi.
Using his phone and using his absolutely amazing gimbal. I will put details of Jordan's Instagram and Facebook and YouTube on the video description, and also Dino as well, because this is going to go up to Dino now for him. So I'll put his details on here as well. So finally, I will say bye.